Alright guys, Chase here, Southern Sky Farm. I think it's January the 17th. Mom and Dad are over here helping me out. And we're gonna get the pigs moved in this whole paddock right here. It's like 3-ish acres now. The pigs were over here to start off in the spring of 25. So we've got to get 20 of these guys, and these are red wattles. I haven't shot any videos on our red wattles. I need to kind of get the specifics on where we got them from and all that stuff. But new breed here. These are all red wattles. We got them from somebody in South Carolina, and I'll shoot a separate video on that. But today's goal is we're going to get all of them out of this little paddock just so they can get used to the 2 strands of poly braid that I have down here alongside the fence. They've been on this for probably 3 to 4-ish weeks, I think. So we'll get them moved out into the clear cut. We'll close this off so then this can rest until we have some new piglets show up in the spring. We'll have to get the hay, straw, we'll have to get that out and put that over there, the feeder and the water. So we're going to move them out of this right here, and Mom and I will get in here and kind of hopefully slowly corral them out to their new home. All right. Might have to take some leaves and cover this wire up too, Ma. Once they all start going, they'll. Huh? Once one starts going, they'll all start going. Might have some takers.
Yep.
This little guy's been over here digging for a while. Must be something good over here. Alright guys.
Oh, don't give them a lot over here. Get off most of it over there.
That two's tail is just whipping back and forth.
Everything we use to cover up the wire, they want to get.
Wrong way.
I wonder if we set the red bucket.
Alright, we can leave this like this for a little while.
Yeah, what do you want to do with the red bucket?
Leave it.
Oh.
All I'll do is just probably shove it over, fall over, feed will fall out of it, and that's fine with that. And there's enough feed in there for them now, and there's feed in the bottom of it.
I guess I'll walk around.
You can walk over here.
Alright, climb over. They love where you got the feed from. Look, they laying it.
Alright, good morning guys. This is the sorry, I'm a little under the weather. This is the next day. Leave it. We also have some pigs that made it out. There's a few that were over here in the bottom. And there's one over here. Quiet. There's one right over here. So what I'm gonna actually probably do is go over here, get this water tub, walk it out of the little hole we made for them to come out. I'll walk it around and then bring it right over here. And this is kind of where we'll start having their water. And then you can see up there already, I pulled the feeder out yesterday. The feeder's there. We'll leave the feeder there and we'll kind of start taking the feeder off that direction, kind of up the hill. So that's kind of our plan. And then today we will get all of these guys out here. They've kind of been out here used to it. There's some rooting around over here already. So we will get all these guys out. Today we'll close it up, and then this whole section here, like our starter pen, will rest for the new pigs to come later this spring. So we're gonna get the water thing around, put it over here, start getting that filled up, and then we'll just kind of try to corral them out there. Today I'm by myself. I also got Neldikins, and we'll get this knocked out. We've got a lot to do today. Is obviously gonna have to be cleaned out. Well, you can see they've already started rooting in here a little bit. So let's try to get these dudes out and in here rooting around a little bit. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl, Nelly. Got 3 left. Two left. So I don't want to chase them around, but we do got to get them out today. But there's no need to yell and holler and all that. As soon as one of these go, the other one's gonna follow it. Now we have 3 in here. Alright guys, come on. Lots to eat in there. If that little one that came in will go out, they'll both go out with it. Alright, there one goes, 2 goes, and the third one should follow. Yep. Alright, perfect. So we've got them all out of here. We didn't run around to do anything. And I'll just be over here, come over here quietly. Lift this up. And there we go. Now, obviously, I'm gonna have to close that up better before we get one trapped in here. I'm gonna do this. Alright, so we got that closed up. No more piglets in here. Here's the water filling up here. Doing good. And I'm just gonna grab some pliers to get this other one closed up better. So they won't be able to push it open. Good girl, Nelly. Good girl. Alright, so tonight's low is like 18, I think it is, 20, somewhere in the teens. So the shelter we did have, obviously we'll have to make a new one of those. The scruffy that they did have, we're going to bring some scruffy, some hay straw, we call it scruffy, whatever you want to call it. We're going to bring some in here so they can kind of make their bed, probably on like the back side of these stumps. So it kind of gives them some secure area for them to bed down when it gets super cold and get out the wind. And then of course, here in a little while, I'll top their feeder off and make sure that they have plenty of feed. And like I said, we'll kind of just hike that feeder up into a clear cut the more that they eat. And then lastly, we got the water filling up, and this will kind of be where their water is for now. It's easy for us to turn on the yard hydrant, fill it up here, let it drain out so we don't have any frozen hoses when it gets super cold. So that's kind of just like our plan, and we'll see how it goes. But we got all 20 of them out here in the clear cut, And this is the new red wattle breed. I'll shoot a different video in them and kind of tell y'all how we got to here. And yeah, this is going to be all for this video. We finally got the pigs out. It wasn't too bad. Kind of showed you our working area once they were in here for a couple weeks to get used to the poly braid. We started yesterday, opened that up, and then also this morning it wasn't hard at all to get all of them out there after we had put the feeder out yesterday, put up their water. And yeah, we've got all of the 20 little piglets out here, and it's time for them to start crushing this clear cut. And I'm glad to finally have them on pasture, because you can see that they are loving it. So that'll be all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like my channel, subscribe below, shoot us a comment, like our channel, and tell a family and friend about our channel. And I'm going to try to start pumping the videos back out again. Just kind of fell off there for a little while, but that'll be all. Thanks for watching, guys.